Hello, people. James, how you doing today?
Hey, doing good. How are you?
Good. Listen, we weren't planning on doing a live today, and we put this up at the last second, and we just decided we're going to talk about a few things that have been said that aren't accurate. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And besides that, we're going to talk about other stuff. We'll drop the link for people that want to come up, and just a typical afternoon show that we were not expecting to do. Um, but besides that, the truth is here. The truth, I gave you a wrench. If you do anything bad, I'm going to take it away. I hope I don't have to. You've been coming in the show on a regular basis when I do go on live, and I appreciate that. Dave, originally from Brooklyn. Okay, let's talk about that. Cane Shades. Cane Shades is taken off for a while, and he has had a heart attack, and we got to wish Cane Shades the best. It doesn't matter whether you like him or not. That's real life, people. Cane Shades is sick. He had a stint, and I guess that the stress of doing these shows can really get to you. And on top of that, I'm not sure how he takes care of himself. So we can all wish him the best. You don't really know Kane Shades, do you, James?
No, I've just seen him on the show. I know that he's been around for a couple of years, right? Pretty much
Yes.
since you've
But
been.
you got some mean people that don't really care if he had a heart attack. And it's this
Mm,
sides thing. You got sides here, all these sides, these strange alliances. And we're going to talk about the strange alliances because you got some real stuff. You got strange stuff going on here. And we
yeah.
have evidence, people, that we have actual evidence that proves that Tony Pizza has nothing to do with making his memes.
Mm,
So that's going to be coming up. And it's big evidence. I mean, this is top notch. This evidence has been a lot of research to get the evidence on Tony. So, Tony, I want you, if you're watching, and I'm sure you are, because you're probably going to do a show after we're done. Uh, if you're watching Tony Pizza, we want you to know that we're going to prove about your memes or whatever and how we know that you're not doing any of them. Okay. And what do you think about that? James, now you do know that you're going to be attacked by Tony after we're done here, right?
yeah. I mean, that's he's done it before, so it's just pretty much he attacks everybody, doesn't he?
Yes. And let's say hi to some people. Okay. The truth of Dave originally. Argo, good to see you here. And guys, don't block anybody if you don't like them. Only block them if they're totally disrespectful. If please, we're going to be blocked. Angel, you still owe me $4. I gave you $24. You're giving me back 20. Last time I gave you some money, you shorted me then too. So thank you for the $20, Angel. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Victoria Young, thank you for being so faithful and always being here. The Truth, Brian G. Good to see you here, Brian G. Okay, Gravesend. Good to see you here, Gravesend. Get ready for football season. It's right around the corner. You could pick your keepers, Gravesend. The Truth says, yes, Lee, I have never done anything wrong with a wrench anywhere and won't do anything wrong here. Thank you. Grin and Barrett, hey, Lee, and Jen and Barrett, how you doing? Okay.
Like that.
Slander victim John, that poor John. I'll tell you, John Wolf is abused. People need to stop going after poor John Wolf. He minds his business. He doesn't bother nobody. He is an innocent guy on these shows. 4.99 from Kevin Fahey. Thank you, Kevin Fahey.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. And listen, if people want to, it's the last week of the month. So we might do a couple lives. So if anybody wants to, you guys got to show us why we should do lives. So if you want to send a cash app or leave us something, feel free. We're not going to be mad at you for that.
Yeah, and I will post the what we call it the so we can do it through Cash App or through PayPal, right?
Yeah,
Or
and
a super chat.
Angel Gotti's flirting with us. Here's your money back, Lee. You both look great. Angel, I
Thank you.
know I look great. You don't have to tell me that. Look at me. What happened to the fat guy? Remember that guy, Lee? The guy with the 50 waist? Somebody killed him. He's not around no more. Okay, lots of energy today, people. Lots of energy. Marine, how you doing? How you? Let's see, Marine, how you doing? I thought I seen Mark. Mark Schumacher, how you doing? It's good to see you here, and I hope you enjoy your vacation or your time off the road, Mark. We hear that you're off the road right now. Be safe and enjoy it. Okay. David, watching the Dublin, Ireland, watching from Dublin, Ireland. Thank you, David. We appreciate that. As a former half Irishman, well, I'm always half Irish. I would love to go back to my old country someday, but I won't. I will not be able to go back. They don't let felons on the airplanes. I wonder if Joey Lee got a child's plate with Vito. I don't know what you're talking about, John. You're being very secretive. Ghost, how you doing, Ghost? Good to see you here. People, please be respectful in here. I don't want anybody attacking Josie. We're going to talk about Josie. We're not going to attack Josie. We're going to talk about Josie and what was put up. And James here is going to give his why that happened. But see, people on here, you got these things called sides. And so with sides, right away, you got to attack somebody. Here's my side. My side is me, my partner, and Angel Gotti. That's my side. And besides that, I have a couple agreements and not to fight with people, and I'm going to keep those agreements because that's what we do. Looking good, Paps. I like when people say that. Listen, the more people that say looking good, I'm not going to be upset about that. I really do appreciate that. I worked hard on this diet, and I do 1 push-up a day now. Every day I get up and do 1 push-up. I'm trying to get up to 2 push-ups by tomorrow.
Very good.
Do you do any push-ups, James, in the morning? You don't look like an exercise. You don't look like an exercise guy.
Oh, I go to the gym, but haven't in a couple of weeks with the new job. But yeah, push-ups, sit-ups. But
do you like the way the girls dress at the gym now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't look at them. So if some woman with a hot ass passes you, you're not going to check it out, right?
No, I didn't say that.
No, you're going to be like, I'm married. I ain't looking at that ass. Okay, be that way. Oh, some guys are so whipped. Okay, they even doubled one of the victims. John, I don't want to hear about your show and my show. Okay, John? And John, what's up? Why are you naked from the waist up? I could be naked from the waist up too. It wouldn't be as attractive, but I could do it. Louis the Lion. Louis, it's good to see you here. Okay, Louis the Lion says, hello, just took my cancer medicine and ate and not feeling good, but I wanted to give support and respect to love and thank you, Louis. Louis, the most important thing is your health, and do not stop taking your medicine under any conditions. Okay. Poor Joe. You know, John Wolf, you're starting to get underneath my fucking skin already. Hey, Nick M. Hey, guys, Lee, that's a good man. Push-ups are hard if you haven't done them in a while. Yeah, you try to push up my fat ass and see how hard it is. Hey,
Are you doing jump rope?
Jump rope?
Yeah.
I'm doing getting up off my chair and walking outside. That's what I'm doing. You are looking sharp, Lee. See, I always like Louis. On your diet, you are looking very sharp, my friend. Louis. That's better than a donation. Actually, it's not, but thank you. I don't have a side. I just see right and wrong and call it out. I'm just a viewer with some of these content creators. Well, that's very good of you. That's the way it should be. But unfortunately, we're not that way here anymore. If you don't take sides, you'll get slaughtered. Sometimes you're forced to take sides because you can have 10 people coming at you at one time. And now listen, if anybody wants to put links into the show, Louis, The Truth, Marine Frick, please put their links up for them. Anybody, there's quite a few shows coming in. They're new shows. Put up their links, please. It would really be appreciated. I don't care whose link you put up. It's new shows. Just it would really be appreciated. You have no problem with them putting links up in here, right?
No, of course not. I
Okay.
think I accidentally hit one of the comments on the back end. I don't know what I did. So,
That's
Maureen, I may have gotten you out of your cycle.
okay. I want to ask you a question. Okay.
Yeah.
So there was a accusation made that I came to you and I told you that you needed to take down the remark that you put on Josie's page, basically supporting Josie. And then it's also being said that not only did I do that, that I did it along with SoFlo. Now, did we come to you and ask you to remove the remarks? I want
No.
100% honesty. Please explain
Yeah.
exactly why you took that down and when you took that down.
Yeah. So anyway, I believe it was Friday night. I'd seen a comment, or I'm sorry, a post from Josie on her community page, and I was on my phone. I was out, and so anyway, when I looked at it, I was just looking at the last part of it. It was a long post, and I just saw a part that was talking about cyberbullying, and then also talking about where she wanted to do a petition, and so I responded and basically just I said three things. So I said I don't think YouTube will, pay attention to a petition. The only way to get YouTube's attention is to include them in a lawsuit. And then I said, sorry, what you're going through. I thought that, what I thought was happening was that she had some stalker that liked her, or someone was sending her dick pics. That's what I thought was happening, and she was. I had no clue, and then I came home and looked at the full. It's like I don't know, couple of paragraphs of stuff, and then I saw it was some sort of court case, and I wasn't even aware of it. But then, she said she's got some sort of open court case, and so I didn't feel that I should have comments on there for one, and two, I actually thought my comment after I read that I was being rude because it wasn't my place to say YouTube doesn't care about a petition. That wasn't my place, and so I just deleted it. And then later that afternoon, on Saturday afternoon, you said that he that you'd had to go on Tony's show, that he was upset about it, and I didn't even know anything about it. And then I said, I'd remove the comment. It's not even there. So I'm not sure why he was upset. And then, so I removed it on my own. No one told me to. I didn't even know that you knew about it or anyone knew about it till you brought it up that afternoon. I didn't even think about it. So
So
I just didn't think it was
ask
appropriate.
you to, here's the thing. Did I ever ask you to remove that?
No, I
Did
mean,
I
I did
even
that on
talk to
my
you about
own.
it before you removed it?
No, you didn't even know I put it up there. And then you didn't know when I removed it. I didn't, you had
I
nothing to
didn't
do
know
with it.
until Tony started talking about it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And I appreciate that you're willing to, that you take up for me. Had it a couple of times people do this, and you've went on shows and take up for me.
It's
I
because you're my
appreciate
part.
that.
You're not only my partner,
Yeah.
you're my friend. Uh, and
Yeah.
people don't realize you're a very good man. You're a family man.
Thank you.
You're a hard worker, and you're a classy guy. And if people are
Thank
going to
you.
threaten to attack you, it's wrong.
Yeah,
See,
well, I didn't even know that he had a show about it. I didn't know anything about it, so.
and John Wolf says he is the only one without mob photos behind him. Okay. I don't have no mob. Yeah, I do. Okay, I lied. But they're old timers. They're old timers. So what do you think about what's your honest opinion about should we as a show even be involved with any of this crap? Does it bother you?
No, I mean, yeah, I mean that's part of it. I don't know Tony. I don't know Josie except for the book. I had the book I read, because I tried to support her with that, and I've never had a problem with her. I don't know anything about Tony either. So I mean, I don't watch the other shows. It just happened, that it was a community post. So yeah, I just thought I was a little bit. I just felt that the way I responded wasn't good with saying that YouTube wouldn't do anything. I just didn't like how that came across once I read everything that was said. And, I have no opinion on it. It's an open case. I don't believe she should even have that out there. If there's a legal case against another content creator, that needs to, in my opinion, and anytime I've dealt with legal stuff in business, we're always told not to talk about it because everything's discovery. And I don't know if it will help her or hurt her case by putting stuff out there. I just don't think it's the best thing to do personally. But it's her platform. She can do what she wants. But at this point, I'm not going to respond to anyone's comments. It's just to me very silly that people get upset about that I took down a post. If I'd left it up, someone would have been upset too, I guess. And then and for me, I thought I was rude with
You
the way
couldn't.
I
You couldn't with
responded.
this one. You couldn't win either way, right?
Well, that's it. And then I don't like people going after you because um, someone accused you of what is the term? Threw me under the bus, but you went on his show
No, no,
to
those are
defend
just
me. I didn't even
those are
know.
trolls. They don't mean a damn thing. Those are just
Yeah,
trolls, scumbags,
yeah,
low lives. That's all they are.
yeah,
And
yeah,
the people that say that stuff, they're the ones that try to provoke the stuff. See, this is why I don't do many lives no more because I don't feel like dealing with them. And
yeah,
so we decided to do a live today. But the fact of the matter is this: nobody has any right to tell anybody whose chat they can be in. If you don't like someone being in someone's chat, tough shit. Listen,
yeah,
people, Tony Pizza is the worst person on here.
yeah.
And if any, I got actual evidence that Tony Pizza does not know how to make. I'm going to put up a picture of his first thumbnail that he's ever put up.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to put this up. And this is how, just compare his first thumbnail to all the
Hmm.
other stuff he's ever put up. Okay. You ready, James?
Sure,
Here
I'm
we go,
ready.
people. This is his first thumbnail. That's it. That's his first thumbnail. Okay. So
Oh
if
gosh.
you're trying to tell me that Tony's making these fancy thumbnails, you're crazy. Because that's
That's
it.
too
That's Tony
funny.
Pizza right there. That's a picture of him. And let me get this out of here. Want to take that donation thing?
Yeah, for me to remove it,
Yeah.
hide current comment.
There we
There
go.
we go.
And he even has a picture of Leon down there.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's Leon. Yep.
So, this is a now you take this thumbnail of Tony's
Yeah.
and compare him to any other thumbnail he does. Okay. And yes, the trolls are using Tony.
Hmm.
But let me tell you something about Tony. Tony is smarter than the trolls. Okay, I
How's
got
that?
1 second. I'm trying to get this thing taken down. Okay, 1 minute.
I think I screwed everything
What did you
up.
do, man? Why's
I
that
don't
thing?
know.
Take it
I
down.
pressed take it down. I don't know how to.
Just click on it.
Oh, click on it. Okay, I just clicked on it. Oh, shit. All right, I'll take it down. Remove from stream.
I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. Okay. There we go. I removed you from stream for doing that to me. Okay. Okay. And let's get back to Tony Pizza.
Yeah.
I'm watching Tony last night. He's sitting on the balcony of his house
Hmm.
and he's looking over the water with all the boats.
Yeah.
Who's using you? Who here, people? Does anybody really think they're using Tony Pizza? The guy doesn't pay a bill. He lives in a beautiful place overlooking the water. And we're talking about people using. Now, Tony played a call of another content maker But why would anybody call Tony Pizza? You know what's funny, James? People
What's
said that
that?
I taped calls. I taped calls here 2 years ago, and they were
Hmm.
of the informants. My last taped
Yeah.
call was of Gene Barillo 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
still talk about it. But all these guys record each other.
Yeah, that's what's weird is that they all these people do that. And it's just this treachery and everything. I just don't understand it. And people are then you get people getting sick over it. The stress is just the
Gives poor Kane Shade a heart attack.
yeah. So I just stay, for me, honestly, I just stay away from it. I don't watch the stuff. I mean, and I don't blame people. A lot of those shows are entertaining. I can't blame people for wanting to watch it. It's just for me as a content creator, for me to get sucked into that, it's just going to take away from trying to provide good content. If I start worrying about, that's the thing I hear about other content creators where they just dread looking at their phone because they don't know what messages will come in for people and things that, threats or whatever. And,
I used
fortunately,
to be one of those content makers. I don't give a shit no more. If
right.
people want to write, there's nothing I could do to stop them.
Yeah.
And believe me, I've had many attacks where I do not answer them.
Mm. Well, I think you
The
shield me from a lot of it. They don't really attack me much, but, I know you still get some attacks,
Well, I
but.
had Danny Trio with me, and Danny Trio was a fraud that came on
Mhm.
here attacking people all the time. You don't attack nobody.
No, there's no point in it. I mean, that's just for me. I'm not. That's not me. And I can't. If someone wants to have an attack show, that's their prerogative. But for me, that's just not the way I'm going to go.
And people have to remember, Tony Pizza's not Tony Pizza lives for this stuff. This is a man that has found something that he can use to make money. This
Yeah.
is a man that people think is stupid, but he's not.
No.
See, the first mistake we make on here is to call Tony Pizza stupid.
Right.
If he's stupid, he's sitting there. He has his rent paid. He has his dog paid for. He has food in his refrigerator. He has whatever he wants in life. He literally went from the streets to a motel and from a motel to an apartment. And yet we're going to sit here and people are going to mock him and make fun of him. Are you crazy? Okay, he's an animal. He's no good. Uh, he's a doxer. He'll do anything to anybody at any time because he
Yeah.
does not care.
He doesn't have any boundaries. He has no willingness to. Um, yeah, boundaries. He doesn't have any boundaries. I know he went after your brother, and that's just
That's what
wrong.
he'll do, though. You see, that's still see. Tony would never walk up to another. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There was that one video we have,
Mhm.
where Tony basically YouTube Gold, where he was boxing and showing his body. I mean, everybody
Mhm.
loved that. But that's the
Mhm.
thing with Tony. Tony could do one funny thing and then 9 things that are evil.
Right. Yeah,
You know,
that's true.
he can't talk about me, so he'll bring up my brother. He'll talk about rape. He'll talk about horrible things about a man who died. That's what type of human Tony Pizza is.
Yeah.
And if anybody's going to call him and you think you could trust him, shame on you. Why
Yeah.
would you do that? It's like, don't do that. Don't put yourself in that position.
Everyone that's
Anyone,
helped him that has gotten abused by him, I felt sorry for him. I felt sorry for the dog, and then for a month, maybe I don't know, last year about this time, I would help him out some. I thought that he just needed a little help, and I was naive. And then he attacks me. He attacks anyone. Mark Schumacher, he attacked. He's giving him money. A lot of
Mark
people have
Schumacher's
given him
not only
money.
giving him money, Mark Schumacher's paid for him for a living.
Hmm.
Mark Schumacher, who's a good man, whether you like Mark Schumacher or not, he donates to these shows. He goes on. Oh,
Yes.
by the way, Mark, thank you for your Cash App that you just sent. So I'm not
Hmm.
saying this because you just sent me a Cash App, Mark. I just want people to know that.
Yeah.
Uh, but when
No,
you think,
and that's good. He tries to help people out, and we as content creators, it's nice to get people to give money, and it because we spend a lot, but at the same time, spend a lot on the shows, getting the subscriptions and all that. But what I'm trying to say is that people do that for him and he, if you don't give him any more money or you can't be around or whatever, he'll attack you. So it's
That's
just
it. Oh, see, he'll attack you even if it don't. And the most amazing thing, and this is when people call him stupid, he'll start attacking that person. Or, if you're on his side, he doesn't care. There's no sides with Tony Pizza. There's no sides, people.
no.
Don't kid yourself.
Well, and I
Tony
think
has
he
one
likes
side. So Tony has
right.
one side, himself. Josie, I know you might be working, but I'm going to put down the link. You can grab that. People can grab this, but I don't want anybody grabbing it that's involved in all this shit going on between Josie and lawsuits. And Josie's the only one that I want to grab it. If anybody else want to come on, right, but I don't want no fights up here whatsoever. We didn't come here to have fights.
Yeah, and yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. I was just going to say that, and that doesn't mean that I don't have any issues with Josie. I don't. She's never done anything to me. It's just that I just don't want to be involved in that. I mean, I just don't think legally it's a good thing to be putting that stuff out there, and it is discovery, and that's just the way it is. But
Yeah, if you have a lawsuit, it shouldn't be put up here. It shouldn't even be talked about. Lawsuit's a lawsuit. You see, this is, and we've had a few people do this now when they're talking.
mhm,
They put the actual lawsuit up. If you put the
mhm,
paperwork up, it takes away from it. The thing that should
yeah,
be, if people are going to sue each other, sue. And let me tell you something. I was with Josie, and we both had our Social Security uh, and our personal information taken.
mm,
And this we know. And
mhm,
this is wrong. This is something low lives do to people when you take their information.
right,
Uh, but besides that, there's other stuff going on. Unfortunately, it's a two-way street here. People do evil shit to each other on here. And
yeah,
if you're going to take it to court, let it go to court. Let the courts decide who's the victim and who's the predator. The courts
yeah.
will decide that.
Yeah, and that's one of the bad things about it is that the burden of proof now is it's very difficult because um, this is new for the government. You've got
Your mic.
oh, okay,
Don't
you
be
can't
Danny
hear me.
Trio. Don't be Danny Trio. Now you're talking good.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying
James,
is
tell somebody to come meet you at the end of your driveway. I want to hear you say it.
no, no, won't do
Okay.
that. No, what it is that that it's very hard to prove some of this stuff. There's been cases of people that have gotten sued because of what they said, and so it's a struggle for the courts to understand: is this a celebrity? Is this protected by free speech? And man, it's just tough to.
Three content makers on YouTube were murdered last year by other people.
Mm, yeah,
One was by a person from a chat room. Two were by other content makers.
yeah,
So you've got this monster that Google has called YouTube, and you
hmm,
have people on here uh, that get down and get dirty. But when the dirty gets too dirty, they want to sue or they want to fight in the courts or call the cops. This is what happens.
yeah. I
You
think it's
know,
nearly impossible to win against these guys. It's hard to even
but
find.
I do agree with
You know,
Josie on one thing, and I'm gonna let you know that if somebody steals your identity, then you have the right. The things you do is you go press charges and you let the FBI or the police department figure it out.
right?
But if people
Yeah,
are doing
criminal. Yeah,
evil shit to each other back and forth, don't think you're not going to go to court and they're going to bring up that stuff.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. That's true.
I've had some evil shit done to me on here. I'm talking about, we could talk about it, from people calling where I live to my son,
Mhm.
on and on, being called a child molester, a drug addict. The stuff that's done on here by animals is, you can't even imagine it. You can't even imagine it. I've done things on here fighting, but I don't contact people's families.
Yeah,
And the real low level below the belt,
yeah.
collecting information on people, collecting
Mhm.
social security numbers on people, all that. That's real evil stuff. That's like, why would you do that? Why would you take someone's personal information and bring it on?
Well, it's a way to have control over that person. It's to show that I have power over you. That's why people do it, you know, and it's just part of harassment. And so, one thing I was going to mention too, folks, be careful out there. There's on Facebook Messenger, there's a fake MRE, mob rats exposed. It's going around collecting, trying to get people's information. The guy
you know how I knew it wasn't mob rats? He got a hold of me and he said to me, where's my job? And I said to him, you don't know where your job is, dude? I said, you're not MRE. And what I did is I blocked it right away.
Yeah, that's what I end up doing.
But that's what they're doing to everybody now. I don't know if you noticed on Facebook, but there's a lot of that going on.
A lot of it.
You know, I've had people call me and ask me to send them money. And one thing, anybody that knows me knows that's a bad thing to do. First of all, once you ask me to send you money, I know you're a fraud. You're fake. Because if you know me, you know that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Unless, you know, I donate and stuff, but.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you've got a lot of that going on, and then there's also things where you have friends that you think that, you know, they'll have say, hey, look at this picture, or do you know, so look who died or whatever, and you don't want, and this is in Messenger. Just be careful with all that, because there's a lot of people trying to get information, you know, and so once they get in there, a lot of people have ability to have, I don't know, PayPal and stuff set up with their Facebook. And once they got in your account, then they'll change the password and they will basically have all access.
And just so people know, once again, I'm going to show this for the new people in here. We know that Tony's not doing his own thumbnails, because the only one that we found that we know he did himself is this one right here. That's the only one. That's the only evidence that we have of Tony Pizza's doing the thumbnail. So we know that these other thumbnails are not his people.
You know what I like about Leon is that he eats with his hand, right? Looks like is that his paw?
Yeah, he has his paw on his forehead. But
okay.
But you got to give, this is kind of an award-winning thumbnail that Tony Pizza did. There is no doubt it's a beautiful thumbnail. Okay. As for who's making them, people have ideas who's making them, but we need 100% proof, unfortunately, before we can claim things. That's another thing. People are, we got it down to like a few people, and then he comes on. I don't know if anybody's seen his show today. I got about 6 o'clock in the morning. I got his show from last night, and somebody thought they could trust him on the phone, and they became friends. Friends with Tony Pizza. Okay, first of all, you could send Tony Pizza $100, but he will create a show using you, and that's what he did last night. He used this person, and he created a show. And it's like, you're looking at it, you're like, wow, I can't believe this person trusted him.
Yeah.
Did you see the show at all?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I heard it was Gunsmoke, right?
Why did you say his name? Well,
that's his name, right?
No, that's not his name. That's his calling.
Chris.
Yeah, no. Now you made me feel bad. You're saying it was Gunsmoke.
I mean, Gunsmoke's a good guy. It's just unfortunate that you get someone that does that.
Well, something. A lot of people don't like Gunsmoke because he's done some things that were wrong. A lot of people don't like me because I've done some things, but everybody likes James Proctor. But James Proctor, unfortunately, you're with Lee Cole, so you're like my left arm.
Yeah,
they're going to try to cut my left arm off. My last left arm wanted everybody to meet him at the end of the driveway.
Yeah.
Okay, Giovanni. Okay, I'm going to read some of these.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm going to invite. Come on, guys. Don't be afraid.
He wants to come on. So we have 170 people. Hit the like button if you can,
Yeah,
and
please hit the
also
like button. We'd
please
appreciate
donate
it.
if you could. Also,
Okay. And for those that
oh,
donated, including the Cash Apps, thank you.
yeah.
Okay. So let's go over some of these. I don't want people to think that I'm forgetting them. Okay, let's see. Boy, I haven't seen you in a long time, Don Vito. I have never trust Tony Pizza. What makes you say that, Don? He's like one of the most upstanding guys on YouTube. I would trust him with my life. Would you trust him with your life?
Who's that? Tony Pizza?
Yes. Say your life
Oh
is in
no,
Tony Pizza's hands.
no, hell no. He would run off. He wouldn't do anything.
Giovanni says, remember what FBS says? These people will befriend their enemies and go after me. Now what? Gun smoke. You know, that's not just FBS. People join forces to go after other people they don't like. It's not exclusively FBS. They do that to everybody. You have the strangest alliances on here, period. You have people aligned now that you thought would never be aligned. Okay, and I'm going to make something perfectly clear. Someone said that Maddie Marinara and I, Maddie came out and said we agreed not to attack each other. Basically, we talked, and the best thing that the conclusion I came with, and MRE, that I'm not going to go after them if they don't go after me. Maddie and his show went after me. I went back at them. And see, people around here are doing these all the time. People out around here are running around doing shows where they want to get along again. So anybody's entitled to do it, not just a certain group of people. If you want, everybody has the right to not be attacked.
Why do people do that? Like they'll be enemies with a person, and then they'll come back and be friends, and then they'll be. It's like high school stuff or something.
Because
Or is
people
it?
will threaten your families. What they do, you got certain people on here that will go after your families to prove a
Right.
point. You can be the most innocent person in the world not doing anything, but they will go after your families.
Yeah. Well, I think there's going to be a lot of one of these days. Someone's going to get hurt, unfortunately, from all this.
And we keep saying that it's been 2 years, but listen, I just told you, 2 years ago, Google had one murder on here. This year, they had 3 content makers get murdered. When you're up here,
Fin Freak timed out?
Huh?
Fin Freak was timed out about Argo show.
Let me see what he wrote. Lee, you blocked at this. No, I didn't block nobody. Fin Creek, I don't agree with a lot of shit you say, but don't let him in and let him say something as long as he's doesn't respect it. And if he goes after Angel Gotti, block his ass, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fin Creek, if I remember correctly, we used to be pretty good with you. You're the one that decided to go a certain way. And Fin Creek, you go in and attack people, but you got to remember, Fin Creek, you were a big supporter and went along with the things that Tony used to say. You weren't even in his chat. You were agreeing with him. So let's not forget that. That's why sometimes people are disliked and get blocked right away. But if they come in here and don't say nothing, don't block them right away, please.
Yeah, no one's being blocked. And so so we have the link if anyone wants to come on. So.
Okay. John Wolf, Lee doesn't consider James his right hand. He is only his left arm. Okay, I got a confession, people. I'm a lefty. So I'm going to say that. Yeah, I'm lefty. Okay. I bet you didn't know that I was a lefty, John.
I didn't know that. Nope.
Okay, D-Truth, the second profile of John. Wait 1 second. Pat, what's up?
Hey, Lee, what's going on?
How you doing? It's good to see you here.
Good to see you.
I was just curious. I mean, this mob genre stuff. I mean, why is anybody going after anybody? I thought this was for information and entertainment, and it's turned into a war zone.
Well, what's happened is you had a group of people that aren't really mob genre, that are part of the mob genre, if that makes any sense. And it's turned, but unfortunately, Pat, what you have in a lot of these communities, you have this going on. You got to see the prison community. Those guys have done 20 years in prison. They start fighting, and next thing you know, they're shooting each other. I mean, this is crazy on here.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's not really something that I'm interested in to watch these people go at each other, and it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, a lot of people don't even watch it. 90% of the people that watch our videos, they don't know about all of this. They just come
they
into
don't.
the
They watch
videos.
our stuff. They don't know. They just want us to put down content. This is going to be the last time we address this, and maybe once a month, if somebody says something, if we have to come on and respond. But here you got James, an innocent guy that's being attacked because he's associated with me, which is kind of wrong.
Why give it any credibility by responding to it? I mean, if you just ignore it, wouldn't it just let go away? If they see you're not reacting and not getting a rise out of you guys, then maybe they'll just leave you alone.
Well, no, they won't, because everybody's sensitive. But you're right. You're right. The reality is we shouldn't have even done anything today. You are absolutely right, Pat. This is something that I talked to Nate. You're not coming in. Your device isn't connecting correctly. Yeah, I discussed this with James. I said, James, should we even do anything? And we were 50-50 on it, to be honest with you.
Well, anyway, hopefully in the future it'll get better. Who knows? I'm pretty much interested in the information part about mob genre and the stories that come up, just going back and forth. And I mean, with all the wrenches and everything in there, I mean, how do you know who's even legit?
Well, we're pretty careful on our wrenches.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we don't just give anybody a wrench. I mean, okay, we gave Argo a wrench. We're wrong. We should have never given that prick a wrench. Just kidding, Argo. Okay, but anyway, Nate, how you doing? Nate,
can you hear us? I think he's got device problems.
Well, listen, Lee, I'm gonna get going. Thanks for having me on the show. Appreciate your content.
And Pat, I want you to understand, you have a great point there. Why are we talking about this? We discussed it. It was 50-50, and we hate giving Tony Pizza any material, but that's what we're doing now. But call us stupid for doing it.
If you let these guys just let them be who they are, sooner or later, I mean, it's gonna, they're gonna expose themselves as to what they actually are, and at that point, people will just ignore them, probably. Any people with any sense, anyway.
Right.
Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate your thoughts, Pat, and thank you for letting us know
Thanks
that.
for your words of wisdom. Thank you.
Take care.
You too.
Take care.
See, people, that's a legitimate guy right there that's coming in. He's 100% right what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, this says, Lee, I think MRE has one of his wrenches blocking a lot of people because I got blocked. I heard other people comment they are blocked. Lately, I've been defending cane shades and MRE. Okay. I'm going to check. Here's what we got to do after the show. We always got to check anyway. My main wrench is in there. Please check and let me know if anybody's blocking anybody. Argo, please let me know. James, you're keeping an eye on the chat too, right?
Yep, I am.
You should be able to see if anybody's being blocked.
Right.
Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some main wrenches in here, one or two of them, if we go back to doing one live a week. Yeah, Nate said now I'm blocked. Yeah. Okay, Nate, why don't you take over the show for a minute? I'm going to go back and check something out.
Okay. All right. So tried to see, and now I'm blocked. So let me look. Trying to find out where we're at so I can do the comments. But so one thing I was going to mention is that, so what do people think about our Saturday video? So what we're trying to do is come up with some more like professional mini documentaries, and so we did our first one on the Dixie Mafia on Saturday, and I thought it went well. I'm going to play around a little bit with the volume of the music. It was probably a little loud, but music and audio is the hardest part of these videos that we do. And so, anyway, we're planning on doing one once a week. We're working on one on Al Capone and the St. Valentine's Massacre, and so we should have that and Saturday as well. But basically, we're just wanting to show people, that we could do creative, professional content and stuff that people, will hopefully enjoy. So, are we seeing who's blocking people?
Yeah, I'll be right with you. Just take it over
Yeah.
for a couple more minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
See, the pressure's on you, James. You want to be in the big time, take over.
Yeah. So I don't know where to start with the comments, but yeah, Frank Fiordolino, thank you. Thank you for being here, and good to see you. And
Okay, listen, I got bad news.
what's that?
I just unblocked everybody.
You're
So now
bullshitting,
we
are
might
you?
get trolls coming in here, people. Be ready for Wait, there's no wrenches in the truth. Lou, be prepared because there might be a flock of bad people coming in here.
Yeah. So you really did you unblocked everyone?
I unblocked everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
it. Everybody's unblocked. If you hate me, come in. You're all unblocked. Everybody's unblocked. There's nobody blocked right here. Nate, you're not blocked no more. Arthur Stewell, good to see you in here. I haven't seen you in a while. Frank Fiordolino. Haha, said it right. How you doing, Frank? Good to see you here.
Joey Dimes, welcome. Thanks for being here.
Angel, if you could watch, I unblocked everybody. You're going to get some dirt bags in here. So if you can, you know who they are, Angel. Please help me out with this. Carol Mahal, good to see you here, Carol. Thank you very much for coming in. Okay. I'm not going to say who it is, but someone just sent me $100 Cash App. I want to say thank you to that person very much. But they said to
Thank
me,
you.
They don't want they don't want us to let them know who they are because they might get attacked. But you see, people, when I do lives, I make like $300. I mean, I can easily come on 5 days a week and do good money here.
Yeah.
And it's people don't realize that. It's the pressure, but I've lost weight. I got lots of energy now. Maybe I will start doing more lives. What do you think, James? Are you up to doing more lives?
Yeah, I like doing them every once in a while. We've had I think the last few have been really good, Who's Tony Son? Oh, yeah, that's not.
A slander victim, John Wolf. If you make accusations that ain't true, come on, brother. I'm trying to give you a chance to be in here and just chill. Don't make stupid statements. Oh, Finn Creek is still always in Pizza's chat. Okay. That says a lot. The other day when he was talking about my brother, I'm sure he was right there too. Please hit the like button, please. I wanted to say thank you for the subs. I am up to 83. Hey, people. Hey, Louie, are you drop your link in there, Louie, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, please drop your link in here. There's a couple wrenches that I accidentally took away from people who are good people. I apologize. If you see when you come in, you don't have your wrench, let me know and I will take care of it. Okay. I'm going to actually give, and a lot of people may not like this, Joey Dimes a wrench. And let me tell you why. Because he hates Tony Pizza. So Joey Dimes gets a wrench. Joey's like, don't give me a wrench. You're going to get me in trouble, Lee. Don't give me a wrench. Jackie Bonds, I'm going to give you a wrench, brother. I know I can trust.
Yeah.
Jackie Bonds is a good guy. You got a wrench, Jackie. And Jackie called me, man. You didn't call me for 2 days. I was already looking forward to your call, and you kind of blew me off. I feel like I've been dumped.
You can come on now, right?
Yeah, Jackie, I'm going to drop the link. Why don't you come up? Jackie's
Yeah.
a very interesting guy. But
Yes.
Jackie, come on up. I'm not going to ask you any of those deep personal questions about relatives or anything like that. If you just want to come up and talk to us and bullshit, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, let me get the link and put it down.
Yeah, I just did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, you can put it down again too if you want.
Okay.
Tony, how you do? Oh, that's not
That's a fake one.
People are vicious. Block that. Why wasn't that account blocked?
I thought I blocked it. What happened?
You know something?
Oh.
It's kind of funny because I always took pride in having the most bad stuff put up about me, like being called Amber Alert, horrible things. And now it's Tony Silo. He is now the official most hated person over here that people attack on a continuous basis. And here's the funny thing about Tony Silo. Whether you like him or not, people, there's no evidence he's a rat. There's no evidence he's a mobster. There's no evidence that he has done anything wrong. If he has exaggerated, even if he lied, what the hell does that have to do with the purpose of people being here?
Mm-hmm.
I thought the purpose of like the troll communities and stuff, I thought the purpose was Sammy Gravano, those real bad people. But that doesn't seem to be the purpose no more, does it, James?
No, I just think the people are, they get pleasure out of misery, you know?
Yeah.
That's what it is for whatever reason. But
the most important thing now is that he may have put up a picture of McGregor and not said the truth. So what does that have to do with anything? People, do you realize how many people up here on here are the biggest bullshitters on the face of the earth that do way worse than anything that man's done? And I'm not sticking up. Listen, Tony and I, we don't get along the best. But the attacks, continuous attacks, you guys act like he is Sammy Gravano. And the people that used to attack Sammy Gravano or Jimmy Calandra or the Rats no longer do that. They're stuck on Tony Silo. See, this is what confuses me.
yeah, and he doesn't have a channel either. So he's just
$5. And no Lee MRE chat was blocked. Sorry for in the chat. I was blocked. Sorry for the misunderstanding. Oh, okay, that's no problem, Nate. And thank you for the donation. And that's another thing. Once again, people, why is it so important to go after one person right now? Especially when you do shows after shows after shows after shows. People he's not even a content maker. Once he has his channel up, if he says things on his channel, God bless you. But you're talking about going after a person that doesn't even have a channel officially up yet. I don't think he has a channel up yet. But this is what I don't understand. It makes no sense to me. And people may not like me saying that. Tony SoFlo attacked mob rats exposed. You know something? We don't do that. And anybody that does that is wrong.
Hey, MMA hoes.
Yeah. What happened to MRE's family being attacked, especially his aunt or his sister, was treacherous. But Angel Gotti would say the same thing. She would say the exact same thing. That is that Tony Silo account that blocked.
Yeah, I think it blocked.
I see it in here, and I accidentally hit it before. I don't want to do that again. Okay, just make sure that's blocked, people. Those are the accounts that shouldn't get through. Oh, MMA Holes is here. I want to talk to MMA. I'm a little bit upset with you, MMA Holes. You've been sending Angel Gotti a lot of subs lately. you know, and I've been arguing with Angel because Angel kind of betrayed me. I mean,
She
you know,
didn't.
she kind of took you away from. Look, she's in the chat now. Hey, MMA holes, how are you? Do you got 100 subs for me? Can you send my way? God Almighty! Oh, look at MMA holes. Hey, Angel, with heart eyes. Oh my God, I'm getting nauseous here. Look at that, people. This weekend, there's a very big fight. And MMA Holes is going to cover it. There's 2 fights. They're big fights. Justin Gagey is fighting against Poirier for the Badass Award. Go to his show because I'm going to tell you, you don't have to pay money for these fights. You can go to his show and you can actually watch it for nothing. And it's like listening to a radio call. See MMA Holes? Does Angel do that better than me? Did you see the way that I did that? Okay. So start shouting me out, MMA Holes.
Yeah. Does Angel realize MMA Holes is married?
Huh?
Does Angel realize that MMA Holes is married?
I thought that maybe she was trying to hook him up with Chucky.
Ah.
Yeah, you know, because Chucky's about to have a baby, but she doesn't realize that MMA Holes had a couple babies recently too, and he has a beautiful woman. So maybe who knows what's going on there. It's going to be a fun night. Yes, it is. And once again, people, MMA Holes, go and put that in there and go sub to him. Okay, I'm telling you, it's an awesome show. Angel. Oh, and here's Angel Gotti kissing MMA Holes' ass. Yes, his wife is beautiful. Okay, Jackie Bonds. Nice plug for MMA Holes, Lee. Listen, class guy, class show. Why not? That's what we do here. We come on here to support other shows that deserve it. And I'm telling you, and the main reason I love MMA Holes, he saves me a lot of money. The only time he doesn't save me money is when he annoys his wife and he gives false information about the fights when she's announcing them, and she gets very mad at him.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Angel again. Oh, check this out, James. Check this out.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing, stop it. If you're texting your wife, stop it, James. Okay. My daughter's boyfriend and Maz could be twins. Oh my God. So Angel, so you're saying that Maz is good for your daughter because she looks like your boyfriend. Is that it? Oh, MMA Holes goes, he sounds like a handsome fella. Okay. There was a time that Maz would never come in these shows, and I went on his show, and since then we've developed a good relationship back and forth.
Yeah.
But Maz, who do you think's going to win the Justin Gagey Poirier fight this weekend? If you could put that in there, give us a look ahead of time who you think who's going to win that fight. I think that Poirier is going to win it easy. That's just me. He beat him last time. It was a great fight. But since then, he's been beat up a lot. The guy eats vegetables with a straw.
He does?
No,
DP. Who's that?
So he's saying Dustin Poirier, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dustin Poirier, a lock. He said Dustin Poirier, a lock. So go to your casinos and bet everything. Bet the house. Maz is telling you to go bet your house. It's a lock. So people, take every penny you have out of the bank. Take every penny out of your children's college education accounts and go make that bet. Because if Maz says that that's who's going to win, that's who's going to win. Okay, Maz, I'm blowing you up right now, man. I need payback. I need you to return it to me. Okay? Okay. Hi, Lee and James. I hope you boys are well. I just saw Mr. Fugazi. Stevie Boy found this on phones, but it's hey, listen, we're just glad you're here, Mr. Fugazi. Thank you, my man. So once again, MMA Holes is telling you to hawk everything you got, sell your cards, go bet on DP Dustin Poirier to beat Justin Gagey. It's a lock. I actually agree with Maz on this one. Argo, we already said what happened. You're going to have to rewind it now. We're not going to retalk it because you're slow to the show. You came in here before and you said hi to everybody and you left. You probably fell asleep or you were running around. How dare you? You stay with our shows. Okay, once again, he's saying easy money. He's saying easy money. And if you lose everything, it's on Maz. And I'm not going to tell you he lives in Arizona because that would be wrong. Okay. Jackie Bonds, yes, Angel. I sent a couple of, I went to a couple of Silos fights. Jackie, thank you for putting that up there. Okay. Francis, this is like your homegirl show, only the daytime was Elio. At least I can troll him on here without getting blocked. Yeah, don't block Frank. Okay. Frank is the one informant that you know what? One thing about Frank as an informant, you can say whatever you want. Frank doesn't make himself try to look bigger than what he was. So that's what would you say that, James?
He's a good guy.
James, you look like you're looking someplace else and doing something else right
No,
now.
I'm trying to get something.
Don't steer away. It looks too freaky. It looks weird. Okay. I'm going to ask
No,
you.
I mean, he's a good guy. I like him.
Okay, let's see. Dustin has been an animal since McGregor. People, I used to love McGregor. I can't stand him anymore. He's a pompous asshole. Money's going to his head. He's a steroid freak. He'll never fight again. He's a disgrace to the fight game. True Angel, they were attacking him before he even went about Flow. Mark Schumacher, you can make big money in the fight game. Yes, you can, Mark. Yes, you can. Damn, Mark, you got clipped too? Frank. Okay, let's see. I got a gun on James. Thanks, Jay. Okay. I don't know what he means by that. Do you have any idea what he means about that? I get nervous.
Oh.
I get nervous.
Oh, yeah, because I gave him a compliment.
Yeah, well, yeah. See, you got to remember, though, he's actually hurt somebody, so he will do it again if you piss him off. Okay. Don Vito, I can't stand McGregor. He has he's going downhill. He's become totally classless. He just punched somebody out in a bar. Why can I not have McGregor punch me out? Who here would love to get knocked out by McGregor in a bar? Just think about how much money that guy's going to. Is it worth getting knocked out by McGregor in a bar? That's the question.
Yeah. I guess it depends on the amount of money, right?
Have you ever been knocked out by a woman, James?
No.
No? Why not?
Knocked out by a woman? No.
Yeah, you've never been like in the middle of something and you got choked too hard and.
No.
Damn. God, you're boring, dude. Same here, League. I was a McGregor fan also, but I can't stand him either. Yes, Nate. I want to see him get knocked out. I want to see him come fight somebody and get knocked out. Just because how classless he's become. A steroid freak.
Why do you think that's why that changed his attitude? You know.
Oh, the roids without a doubt. He acts like a roid. He's roid rage now. He will not come back because he doesn't want to get on. What is that? I can't think of the name of the play. He does not want to be taken on a regular basis steroid test. So he will not come back.
Yeah.
Okay. I would take the mock knockout, big money. Okay, Dave, go for it. Can't say I either. Yes, I got knocked out by a chick and loved it. Okay. I hope the chick wasn't a dude dressed up as a chick, because Frank, nowadays you never know. There's a lot of dude chicks out there. Angela, how are you doing? Angela wants to steal Tony Silo from Jen because she wants Silo and all the. Oh my gosh, God Almighty! Did someone block that before it came in? You know what it is? See, on our list here that we have for the chat room, you can't block it when it comes in. I mean,
Yeah.
they block it, but you can't see that it was blocked.
Right, exactly.
Nate says McGregor started confident, but still with a humble upbringing. But now there is no sign of his up. No, it's not. Here's a man that cheats on his wife, and he's proud of it. He like humiliates her, embarrasses her. They got 3 kids together. He does not care. He's really Angel Gotti. Someone's calling you. I don't take pills. I'm like,
Just a second.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, we're getting the.
I unblocked everybody. It's troll attacks. Be prepared, people. Be prepared.
Ron,
No, you're not Ron Gross. No one's blocked right now. No one's. I unblocked everybody. Let me double check. You want to take over the chat for a minute?
Sure.
Do a good job. Make it interesting.
Okay.
Get excited. Smile. Do something.
Okay.
Okay. Pretend you like your job.
Yep. Okay.
I still don't hear you doing anything.
There's nothing to. All right. So McGregor will quit the fight before getting knocked out because he. Okay, so I hit show, right? Okay, I see how to do it. Very cool. Yeah, so Louis the Lion, my wrench is gone. So.
Okay, Louis, I'll take care of that right now. Give Louis a wrench, please. You could do that, right?
I think so. Let me. No.
I got it. Okay, Louis, you now have a wrench. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. Giovanni, you got a wrench. Okay, so we got a couple more wrenches back here. Okay, I just gave out 3 more wrenches, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm not going to put that's a fake Tony. God, another fake account by Tony. How many fake accounts on Tony Silo already? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, God, he's setting the record. He's the most popular. He is now the biggest villain in the history of mob YouTube.
Well, that's what surprised me. You
No,
didn't
Louis,
have a channel.
Louis, we know you weren't. Louis, we know you weren't crying over it. We just took care of you. Okay, you're a nice guy, and we could trust you. Giovanni, sorry, yeah, of course, anytime. Okay, let's see here. Anthony, you think you're using Salo's real name? Angel, I don't even know what's going on there. All I know is it's crazy. Okay. Okay, so once again, for people that don't know, why don't you repeat one more time, people that came in here, about the issue with Josie?
Yeah, so I don't think it's much of an issue, but so I guess Saturday, she had posted something about a lawsuit. It's like I don't know, 3 or 4 paragraphs, and she's talking about a lawsuit that she was having against a guy in South Florida. And I was on my phone. I didn't read the whole thing. I just saw the bottom of it where it was talking about a petition and then saying that, something about cyberbullying. And so I responded, I don't think a petition will do anything. I just don't think YouTube pays attention to that. And I said, you really want to get YouTube's attention, you'd have to sue them. And so, and then I go back when I get home and look at the comment that I put, and then I saw the rest of it that she was talking about a lawsuit against a guy in South Florida. And my thought is that, one, I thought I was a little rude in my comment. It's not my place to say whether or not a petition works or not. And then 2, I didn't want to be involved in it because I don't think a lawsuit should be. I don't think that information needs to be out on YouTube. I don't think that helps the case any. And so I didn't want anything to do with it. And then later on in the afternoon, Lee tells me that Tony's upset with the comment I have, which I don't understand that either. And I said, well, I deleted it before. No one had asked me to delete the comment. I deleted it way before I even knew that he was upset about it. And then I find out Lee had defended me and in his show. I didn't even know any of that stuff. I'm so kind of I'm not into these shows, the drama type stuff, so I don't know what's going on. And so Josie, I believe, she thought that I was being threatened or something's the reason I removed the post, but it had nothing to do with being threatened. I just didn't see a need to. I didn't want to comment on it.
I just like to say one thing real
Online.
quick. Can someone please make sure that's the real Mark Schumacher?
I thought he already had a wrench. He gave him.
Yeah,
one.
that's what I thought too. But I accidentally unlocked people.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
on the
know.
show. If you want to come on and join me, you come to my show and join me. No, it's not out. Okay, I got. Okay, hold on, people. Hold on one second. Okay. Hey, everybody, I got a big star on here. Say hi, Chicky.
Hi guys, how's everyone?
Say it higher. Say it louder, Chicky.
Hi guys, I'm in the car driving. Sorry. How
Oh,
you guys doing?
okay. Well, they're, you know what they're amazed about, Chicky? That someone of your high level is on here talking to them. It's like,
Come on. Hey, you angel. Come on, this is my home. Whatever happens in the future, I'm blessed. But you guys are my home.
you mean we can come to you mean we can come to your home?
Well, Angel can, not you.
Mine. Oh,
No, you're welcome anytime. You and James, you're welcome.
but you live in a bedroom.
Which home? Which home?
Yeah, which home? Which homes? I'll come
Cape
visit
Cod?
you in Cape Cod.
Yeah, come to Cape Cod when you look out the breezeway and it's the ocean. Come to that.
Okay.
Don't come,
So
come to Spring.
why don't you give it? I got it. There's 150 people in here right now. Why don't you just give them your address, and whoever wants to go to your house is more than welcome.
Well, I'm not going to give the address, but I'll just tell you it's in Chatham. Okay, it's in Chatham. That's Cape Cod. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Good luck finding it.
Okay. Well, it's Chicky. It's not going to be hard finding you.
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay. All I got to do is go to Cape Cod and say, "Can you point me to the largest man in Cape Cod?"
It's been 3 months and now you're Slim Whitman.
Yeah, I'm Slim Whitman.
All right, listen, guys, have a good show. All the chat.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me on, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.
Okay, you take care. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay. That's Chicky. Chicky did an interview where it got like I think they're at like 70,000 views. So when I talk to Chicky now, I feel honored because he has his own paparazzis. They follow him around Cape Cod. They follow him wherever he's driving down the street. He has more paparazzis following him than Princess D did when she was in the tunnel.
Oh wow.
Yes. James, you did a great job on your last video. Joey Dimes is always kissing your ass, James. Look, Joey Dimes thinks he's starting to look like pizza. Look at him.
Yeah.
He goes after pizza so much he's starting to look like him. Okay, that's another fake one. I'm taking it. Yep. So there's been 6 names in here today so far that have been pretending they were Silo. So I would tell Tony Silo, start your own show, and which I know you're doing. And the reason I say that because on YouTube, it doesn't matter whether you're hated or liked. In the algorithm, it does not matter. Anthony, you think you're using Silo's? Okay, I seen that. Come on, Frank, be a nice guy. Cletus, you don't have to give no money whatsoever. You're welcome to here anytime. Angela, I'm trying to make you a main moderator because I know you're really good at it.
Is that the real one?
Yeah, I think so. Angela, if you're the real one, give me your address for your show. Can you drop, it's easier for me to do that. Can you drop your channel in here, please? Okay, let's see. Don Vito, I hope she takes that weirdo and stuff to the cleaners. Okay. To each his own, but yeah. So does anybody know if that's the real Mark? Oh, yes, that's it. Angel, is that the real Mark Schumacher right there? I'm trying to, it's hard. I can't do it here. Who likes Danny Trio? He's a great guy. Danny Trio is over on Facebook. So Rash, why don't you go over there and ask him? If you
He's
miss him,
saying
go
it is
talk.
him. He gave $5. He gave
Who did?
$5. He says it's Mark Schumacher.
You know, Mark,
Lee,
Mark, you know a way to, I'll give anybody a wrench for $1. Okay. You put $1 up there, I'm giving you a wrench. Not that I'm like a hooker or anything, but I am. See, we came on here. It's been a nice money day. It's been a nice Cash App day. You just never know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I say to myself, why am I not doing more lives? And I
That's
used to get
just
like,
stressful.
I used to get 240, 250. We get what it has been a high number, but it's been a good show.
Yep.
Okay. Mark, you're taken care of now. Okay. I'm going to drop the invite people. If anybody wants to jump up, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to jump up. James and I are going to stay on until 10 o'clock tonight. We've been noticing people have been doing 8-hour shows. So we're going to do an 8-hour. What do you think? You want to do an 8-hour show, James?
Don't think so. No.
Come on, James.
I don't have the energy that you do. I know.
Huh?
You have a lot more energy than I do now.
I'll be honest with you.
All that weight loss.
I couldn't do it. Oh, we got the legend here. Angel.
We can't hear you.
Angel, your mic's not working.
I muted because I had the StreamYards, the YouTube on.
Oh, yeah.
I like to ask you a question, Angel.
You want to ask me a question?
I want to ask you a question.
Go
Okay?
ahead,
I'm going to ask you this
I
question.
don't have the mic plugged in, but go ahead.
So what do you think? On this show so far, I've seen 5 false silos.
I see a few fake Angelas too.
Yeah. Now it's Silo and Angela.
Yeah.
So, but what they have to understand is if they're doing this to you, that means you're becoming popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need Teresa Murphy doesn't have a wrench. That's
Sure, that's the right Teresa Murphy.
Yeah. Okay. We'll make sure of that, Carol.
Can someone please make sure that's the right Teresa Murphy?
Lee, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back, okay?
I'm going to put a guy up here named Rash, so I'm a little bit nervous. Okay. Rash.
Hey, Rash.
Rash, what are you doing here? You want to show me your balls? What are you doing here? Okay.
Mark Schumacher.
Just get it out of the way. Show me your balls, and I hope you.
I don't want to see them, man.
Yeah, yeah, but he might be the guy with.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
How you doing, Rash?
Hello.
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 Yeah. Good. Good. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. I'm from England, London, England, and I thought I'd just say hi. So I'm from London, England. I thought I'd just say hi. You guys do, great shows. I watched your Sunny Franzese show a few weeks ago, and that was amazing. Do you know what I mean? It was one of the best podcasts I've personally heard.
Thank you.
Oh, I like that. She says it is, honey.
Hello, guys. You keep on cutting off.
Yeah, it's an English thing. You're probably hooked up with that English internet over there.
That's great when you got them coming in from England.
Mark, how you doing?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not sure whether it's the Wi-Fi or not, but you guys keep on cutting off.
But I listen to Angel's show as well, and she does great shows as well. So I just want to encourage you guys.
Yeah, Angel
know.
shows very.
Rash, thank you.
Yeah, Angel
Yeah.
shows very.
And hopefully one day I hope to see you guys in England. I think you'd love it. Yeah, I think you'd like London. I think you'd like the English countryside. Have you guys ever thought of coming over here?
My family all comes from that part of the world, but we've been here in this country for a long time.
I'd love to visit there.
And Rash, don't become Angel's friend because she'll steal you from me. Okay?
No. You know what? I love the American Brooklyn accent. I know you guys love the English accent, but there's something about the New York Italian accent which English people just find fascinating. So just thought I'd tell you that.
Angel, can you find out if this is the real Angela trying to get in here?
I doubt it. Let me see. Hold on.
Hey, Mark, how you enjoying your vacation?
Andrew, you trying to get on to?
I'm in heaven, Lee.
Are you really? You don't miss the road?
I love it.
You don't miss the road, Angel? You don't miss the road, Mark?
Not really, no.
Charlie, it's her.
Angela, how you doing?
Hello.
Hello, how are you, Angela?
Hi, Angela.
Hi,
Hello,
Liz.
everyone. Lee, I had to come on because I follow Angel everywhere. Don't you know that?
Yeah, I know that.
You've been doing a real good job holding her show down, so I like to hire you.
Oh, thank you.
I
How are
hide
you?
behind blinds. You're gonna have to watch tonight to find out if he lied or not.
Who lied?
I hide behind blinds. Wants to know if ask Angel why Silo lied about the Conor McGregor picture that he stole from Instagram and claimed his son took it. You're gonna have to watch tonight.
Okay, you guys watch Angel tonight. It's breaking news. She's going down Angel Boulevard.
Yep.
I don't
Okay.
really have to go down Angel Boulevard tonight.
Well, ladies, I want to ask you a question. And Mark, you kind of know Tony Pizza, right? Now,
Oh, yeah.
I found a copy of his. I found his first thumbnail that he ever made. So now they're trying to say that he's making these thumbnails. But this is
Actually, Leon made that because Leon wanted to get it. He wanted to get fed that day, so that he put his paw on the screen, and that's what he scribbled out.
So what do you think of that thumbnail right there?
I think it's funnier than hell.
God.
You know I'm going to pay the price for that tonight, right, Mark? You know that Tony's going to come at me tonight. He's going to say that.
Oh yeah, I know. Same old story. I think it's funnier than hell. Let him have his fun.
Yeah. What did you think about? Do you think that these people don't realize that Tony's not stupid like they think?
Let me. I got to turn this TV down. I can barely hear you. Hold on.
Lee, ask Angel what I told her this morning about pizza.
Angel, what did she say? What did she tell you?
Wait, I can't remember. Hold on.
What was the question?
Now I forgot.
About him being stupid, not being stupid.
Yeah, I said.
Oh, he's the smartest one out of all of them.
Yeah, and she's right too. He is.
You know, I was looking at last night, Mark. He's on his porch overlooking a boat dock. It looks like a nice neighborhood.
Yeah, and he's making shrimp with lobster sauce with the goddamn oven that I bought him.
What else did you buy him, Mark?
I helped him buy his teeth. I helped him buy his car. I should be put in the Guinness Book of World Records for biggest Dunsky.
Yeah, but you know what happened, though,
No,
Mark?
that's me. I'm the biggest dunce.
No, but Angel, here's what happened, though.
For the
Just like
past year, I've been the biggest Dunsky.
But Angel, here's what Angel did. Angel stole Maz from me, and Angela too, and now she stole you, Mark, from Pizza.
yeah. Pizza had a lot to say about that too.
Yeah,
Angel's a lot of fun. We all come on these things. You got to have some fun when you come up here. And it's always a good time with Angel on our show. You too, Lee. you know, but Pizza, he just, you know, he's a different breed of cat, man. You know, I can't deal with it.
Oh no, you're absolutely right. But you know, it's like you said, he's over there eating lobster, has a place on the water, and people are calling him stupid. See, that's the first mistake they make.
Have you seen that freaking view he's got? He's got a view of a yacht harbor, man. I mean, people pay millions of dollars for the view that this guy's got. It's unbelievable.
Mark, with that view and that size of that deck, I would have that looking so beautiful. Oh my God.
Tell me about it, Angela. He's in a beautiful area, man. Jeez.
And as we all know,
have palm trees.
and as we all know, you can call Pizza. He would never tape your phone. You know something, Mark? 2 years.
Yeah, right.
2 years ago, I taped Gene Barillo, and they all made fun of me. Now they all do it.
Hey, I don't do
Every
it.
conversation.
I don't do it either. No.
Huh?
I said I don't. No, I don't.
When Angel steals you away from me, you're going to pay that stuff. I know.
You know, Pizza will get mad at you if you don't pay him money, and he actually puts the fear of God into people, and they send him money. He'll get mad at you. You know, okay, guys, I got to have money now. You know, where the hell is it? And then they'll say something like, "Fuck all you guys, man." And then 5 minutes later.
Mark, I have to disagree. You know, no one can make anyone do anything.
Right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, it amazes me, Angela. I mean, and then 5 minutes later, he's got $500 in his chat, you know.
Yeah, it baffles my mind.
He did?
The
Mark,
money
I
that
want to ask you
people
an
throw
honest
at
question.
others. I'm
Mark,
sorry.
I want to ask you an honest question. You don't have to answer this if you don't want. Did you use him for a tax write-off?
Yeah, I guess you could. I mean, you legally probably could, I guess. You know.
All you got to do is say you're donating to the homeless.
Yeah, that sounds like a joke, but it really isn't.
Yeah, and
you know what
now it's like donating to a homeless shelter.
Yeah. Well, you know what I don't like is that he sent stand-up guy. He sent a audio recording embarrassing to me, and I don't know why he did that, because stand-up guy I thought was friends with him. You know.
Yeah, stand-up guy. Yeah. He's got a lot of friends, man. You know, he's got a lot of friends.
I think stand-up guy's the name of it. He has his own show. I can't remember, but they sent me it's just weird because when he's mad at someone, he'll send the recordings of the conversations and all types of stuff.
So when did he send this to you?
As after I stopped talking to him. He sent maybe 3 or 4 months ago. He was talking. It was an embarrassing situation he was in.
So listen, the weather report where I live here in Texas is 105 degrees for the next 2 weeks every day.
Really?
Yes.
But it's not humid, right?
So Angel, what are you doing on your show tonight? Give us a rundown.
I'll talk about the Conor McGregor photo.
Okay.
And then I don't know, whatever comes up after that. I don't have any Angel Boulevard stuff.
Oh, but you'll wind up there.
I might. You never know. With the trolls on here, you never know.
You know, who cares? I mean, who really gives a damn whether that? You know, Tony and Jen are two great people. You know, I can guarantee you, if Tony says his brother took the damn picture, his brother took the damn picture.
Like, who really cares? But I have proof of something. But who really cares?
Exactly.
They're like a pack of animals, really.
Yeah, I know. Ridiculous.
Hey guys, I gotta put up my sponsor real. I got a new sponsor. I gotta put it up. Okay, Knives by John and Gene Barillo. Signed. You order now. Send me money to my Cash App. $25 to my Cash App, and I will send you.
Maybe I'll address Joe Batters tonight.
Oh, what is Joe Batters doing? All of a sudden, he's becoming pretty famous, Angel.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
He's another one who just can't leave my name out of his mouth, but that's okay. MRE platformed him.
Okay. Batters wants the link. Should I drop it for him?
I don't care.
Okay, I don't know if that's Batters, but I'll drop the link. Batters, if you come up here cursing, I'm going to throw you off. Come up here and be respectful the way you talk, especially to the ladies.
Cletus, I really like you, Cletus, but he's very likable to me. I like him a lot.
Oh, I have no problem with Cletus. You know,
No, I'm talking about Silo, Tony Silo.
hey, listen, to each his own. The fact of the matter, he shouldn't be getting attacked 5 times a day.
No, he shouldn't be.
They're acting like he.
Obsessed with him. They are obsessed with him.
It sounds like they're afraid of something. The way they're attacking him.
Just like the way Kasparosa attacks MRE, they're doing the same thing to Silo.
Yeah.
You know, I hear that Kasparosa was on Gunsmoke show this morning.
Was he really? What was he talking about? Let me guess. MRE.
He was on for like 5 hours. That's
He
what
doesn't even like these people.
Because I understand that Tony Pizza came on and then Gunsmoke countered him. And so between the two of them, they were on for quite a while.
So
and they both made money. They both made
Gunsmoke. Pizza played the recording today of him and Gunsmoke's conversation from yesterday. So how does Gunsmoke get out of that?
Here's my question, Angel.
No, I'm asking a question. Does anybody have the answer? I don't watch Gunsmoke.
Here's my honest opinion. I think that people take sides here, and no matter what they hear, they're going to go along with that side. That's just my opinion. I mean, we see people we see people get caught all the time, and you think, oh, you know, they're in big trouble. But there's a certain group of people. But the fact of the matter was, why would anybody talk to Pizza on the phone? Don't, you know? It's like, Mark, have you ever talked to Pizza on the phone?
Yeah, a couple times.
Did he tape you?
Who knows? I don't know. I mean, he probably did. I mean, this guy, you got to be careful with Tony, man. He tried pulling some shit on me. Angel might remember this, but he put my name on some pretty. He tried to, I don't know what, I can't remember what it was now. It was something about, what was it, Angel? He was accusing me of being something. I can't remember now, but he put my name on something that didn't make any sense. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with Tony, man. He'll dox the shit out of you.
Indigo Ginzo, there's karma, bitch. Maybe someday it'll happen to you. And then let's see how you get up here under fake accounts and calling a dead child a dumb kid, you asswipe.
I'm going to put up JJ Fedora so we can answer this
question. Oh, yeah. He's accused me of being a child molester.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
he put up somebody's face on the internet, and it wasn't even me. I mean, this guy, I don't know, man. Tony, sometimes the molecules aren't connecting correctly.
JJ, I'm sorry, Mark. What trolls did I trade in for? What
I don't even know.
I have now. I don't have trolls now.
Yeah, I mean, neither one of us do. I mean,
I don't have the trolls now.
But JJ Fedora, we do know you're a troll.
No, she's actually not a troll, but she's very the slightest thing she turns on me for everything.
But she says she likes Elio and Adam. Elio and Adam. Well, they're good guys. You got good taste there.
Yeah, I mean, oh man, they're not even in this genre. They're like all brand new people. I mean, of course you'd like them. How long has she even been in this group that we've got here? What, 10 minutes? I mean,
JJ Fedora has been around for a while.
She's been around a while.
Has she? Well, how could she not like Angel? Or I mean, I don't understand, man. What's?
I'm gonna read some of these.
I don't have any now. They're gone.
Palermo says Tony Salo shows women respect. Is there something wrong with that these days? Apparently. Okay. Nate says,
crazy.
Yes, chat is. We'll never disagree with him. And Gunsmoke. Yeah, don't be bad mouthing people in here, guys. That's what the show is. The only person you're allowed to bad mouth in here today is Tony Pizza. If we do another show going after somebody else, it changes. Louis the Lion, attention they seek is only followed by attention that we give, for we are stronger individuals that grow with the knowledge that proceeds past individuals that see nothing but ignorance. You know, Louis, that is a very good perception.
Gotta write that down.
And why do lies matter? Because it's a full display of character of lack thereof. But that means JJ Fedora, that's 90% of the people on YouTube. Nothing personal. Everybody bullshits on here. That's why a lot of people come here just to be something they aren't, whether you like it or not.
Fat as your mouth is the size of Jupiter. I'd rather have a fat ass than a big fat mouth like you do, racist, punk. You won't say
you don't. Who said you have a fat ass?
Batters.
Oh, Joey, I dropped you the
Oh,
link.
that Batters guy, man, he's a piece of work. That fucking guy, man, I'll tell you.
I dropped you a link. Why don't you bring your little? I'm sorry. I understand. One thing I do know is Joey Batters goes to those bars where you dress up as the opposite sex. That I know.
How come Batters doesn't go at Flo like this? He was calling him out for hours today. Let's go at a woman.
Because he's afraid Tony's going to expose him. Yeah, that's really effed up. But you should be labeled a chomo. Yes, Frank Pizza did that to me 2 days ago. With he put up a picture of me, and underneath it, I could have struck his video, but I didn't. But he did it. He doesn't care. You know, he is the lowest of the low, but he is smart, and people should not say otherwise.
He really thought he had the right guy when he did it to me. Whoever he put up kind of looked like me a little bit, you know. I was kind of surprised, but you know, I just let it go. All he's doing is make a damn fool out of himself. He's got somebody over there helping him do this shit. He's not.
Oh, without a doubt.
You know.
Without a doubt. And Mark, you know, one thing that we do know is you handled that really well, because it's tough when somebody calls you that, or when people go after you and call you the lowest thing that a person can possibly.
Well, Angel stuck up for me, man. I mean, thank you, Angel. I mean, she put it all out there and said, okay, this isn't the real guy. I mean, so if it wasn't for Angel, you know, he might have pulled it off.
Yeah, that was disgusting. That really was disgusting.
Frank, I'm not saying genre right. What the hell is wrong with you? You're going to get a bad reputation being in here, Frank. You know that. Cletus, it was wasted one night, made my buddy. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, Cletus. I mean, Cletus. Okay. Anthony, just Angel, no, Anthony Ruggiano. Yes, there's a story behind that.
Yeah.
Angel, do you know Anthony Ruggiano?
Yes, I do, unfortunately.
Okay, now tell them about your childhood crush.
I didn't have a childhood crush on him. You can't compare him to Lewis.
Okay, well, anyway, I'm starting trouble right now, Angel. Anthony Ruggiano did a show where he talked about how Angel used to be in love with him when she was younger.
And that's a lie.
Yeah. And if you want to see it, I got a thumbnail up. No, I don't have a thumbnail. You can go to Sin Mill TV.
I don't know where he got that from. I never had a crush on him, ever.
He said that. Don't blame me.
I know he did. I said that. I don't know where he got that from. I never had a crush on him.
Angel, you were kind of flirty when you
The first time I ever met him, he was with his wife, who turned out to be one of my closest friends. So I don't know when I could have had this crush on him.
Do you think maybe you winked at him or something when he was with his wife?
No, never. No.
You didn't flicker your eye. You didn't flicker your eyelashes. You didn't walk up to him and hand him your phone number when nobody was looking.
No.
I don't know.
I mean, you've been hitting on Angel for a year now. No,
Angel and I are like married already. Are you kidding me? We just don't have the papers. We fight like we're married.
No, I see.
Angel's a happily married. Angel's married to a good man, a happily married woman.
What happened?
You're married to a good man and you're a very happily married woman.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Did you hear that?
I'm kidding.
I said she was happily married and she stuttered.
No, I mean, I'm only kidding.
Lee, do you know Anthony? No, but let me tell you a story about Anthony Ruggiano. our 3 busiest shorts ever was Anthony Ruggiano. And I cannot, and you know, each time what he was doing in those, he was telling a story about John Gotti. I mean, they have like 40,000 views, all 3 of them. So Anthony Ruggiano, when he speaks about John Gotti, for some people reason, Angel, does that bother you that so many people listen to him when he speaks about your dad?
I never saw one episode yet.
I found him, Argo. Don't worry.
I never, I've never watched one of his things yet. I think I saw the short when you put it up and somebody else. I think it was your shorts I seen. I never watched one of his things yet. If he's talking positive about him, I don't care. But he really didn't know him the way he says he does. He's exaggerating, but who cares? I don't even care anymore.
JJ Fedora, I do owe you an apology because I called you a troll. And
See how racist Batters is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Batters, what is your problem, man? Jesus Christ.
You
Well,
must be racist.
do me a favor, people, block Joey Batters.
Block him already. He's such an imbecile.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve
Really
to be.
is.
He doesn't deserve. Please hit that like button. We got 60 likes so far. Please get that up to at least 75 before we leave here. I'm going to be on
My
until.
husband is very sick. He has Parkinson's, so that's why I don't like to talk about him.
But he's a good man.
Very disrespectful of people saying things that I want this guy, I want that guy. I think it's very disrespectful.
It is.
Stevie boy, sorry boys, just had I found your live. I was waiting for an ambulance. It turned up, so I've missed most of the boys, but I'll listen to it a little bit later. Unbelievable chest infection. I'm sorry, Steve. Take care of yourself, Steve. Those chest infections, you got to make sure you really take care of yourself. Sorry to hear that.
Who has
Yeah, you better go to a doctor. Make sure that's all it is.
Yeah, he's going to he's having an ambulance pick him up.
Who?
Stevie, he's Mr. Fugazi.
Oh.
He's from England. Nice guy. He's been a fan of
Get
ours
well soon.
from the very beginning. He's been a fan of ours, Angel.
Oh, that's
He's
too
a
bad.
real good guy.
Yeah, oh, that's bad.
Okay, let's see. Angel, this guy, I just want to hear. I'm getting Angel ready for the Boulevard. Angel, that anyone that disagrees with Angel is a troll.
That's not true. A lot of people disagree with me. I don't really care. You could disagree.
That's part of the game. That's part of the game on here, people.
Yeah, but you could disagree with me. Just don't lie. Don't come out and out lie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then attack somebody for 3 weeks straight every single day. They all forgot about all the rats that they came out here. First of all, I haven't even seen any of them go after any rats. You've made your life a mission attacking Tony Silo, who's part of my show.
And that's the one thing, people. It doesn't matter what you think of Tony Silo. What matters is the fact that you say you're not attacking Angel's show, but if you go after Tony Silo, you're
attacking Angel's show.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
And people have to understand that when you tune into Angel's show, it's all about you're showing respect to Angel. So whatever she says, or whatever Marla and Angela, they're all together. Whatever they have going on is what's going on, man. You start disrespecting that, now you're the enemy. So just, if you're going to watch Angel's show, that's what Angels wants on the air. That's what it is. Everything that's happening, she wants to happen. So if you don't like it, then get the hell out,
I never did that to any of these people. Never. I took so much shit for a year. My family, my kids were put up there, destroyed, slandered, lied about that they were drug addicts, all because I defended MRE for a year, and this is how they all pay me back.
Listen, as far as the troll thing, if you don't act like a troll, you won't be called one.
Hey, I want to read what Marky Mark says. It's a good point. You have to have paperwork before calling anybody a rat or a chomo. That is a major no-go. In the joint and in Cali anyways, if you call someone a chomo or a rat and don't have paperwork, you'll get poked up.
100%.
Yes, exactly, Mark.
Yeah, but they're putting up fake paperwork. That like this fucking pizza man. He'll find fake paperwork and put it up.
He didn't put up any paperwork. Somebody told him. He said Chicago Muscle told him that you were, and so we found the proof. We put it up. It's not you, and that's it. Everybody knows it's not you. You're not a chomo.
Angel, I got some good news. Gravesend says, nothing wrong with a big booty batters. F off.
Exactly.
Okay.
And like I said, I'd rather have a fat rear end than anything else, than a racist, disgusting mouth. A punk that goes after women. Why don't you come and tell somebody in my family how you feel, batters, punk?
Yeah, you don't want to do that, batters. Yeah, these guys, they don't understand who the hell they're talking to, Angel. You guys got to be careful who that. You don't understand. The gaudy name is, a big name. You don't just go saying shit about it.
He lies. And then I wasn't supposed to be mad that MRE gives him a platform, and he says he's friends with NB. That's the best. But everybody forgot all of that. Let's just attack Tony Silo.
Yeah, that's BS.
I just found something out. Lee, you're a troll. Okay. Boy, we got, ever since I unblocked everybody, we're getting some trolls in here. You guys do a good job blocking them.
This has got to be the craziest Janera on YouTube. Nobody else.
Yeah, and guys, block Dragonfly Jones, please.
That's what Angela was talking about the other day. I mean, nobody does the shit that we do on this damn thing. I mean, it's crazy. No one doxes like this Janera does. No one lies like this Janera does. I mean, it's nuts.
Okay, somebody wants the link. I'm going to drop it. Here you go, the link. Angel, what time do you start tonight?
8:30. 8:35.
I'm going to stay on to 8:22. I'm going to be honest with you. I do not know how people do these long shows. I got about 2.5 hours in me at most.
I fall asleep on mine. They're still talking. Marla and I always say, let's end it. Let's end it. But then we feel bad in the middle of everybody talking to say, okay, we're going to end it now. So I just let them keep on talking, and then I fall asleep.
Okay.
It's a fun show, though. Angel's got a lot of great people on her show. I'm not that you don't, Lee, but that everyone likes everybody,
Yeah,
so we're all talking with
I
you.
get you. She has all these people on her show because she stole them from me.
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah.
Hi,
Louie,
Louie.
how you doing?
All right. Hey, I just real quick, and I'll get off of here. But I wanted to say, look, everybody in this chat, if you cannot, and I repeat, if you cannot be respectful to Lee Cole or James, then you need to leave. Or Miss Angel, or anybody on this panel, or anybody in this chat. We do not do negativity here. You want to be negative? That's fine. All power to you. Go somewhere else with it.
Oh, I'm going to make you and Angela both major moderators now.
I'm not going to have that stuff in here. We do not promote that nonsense or crap or garbage here. We only promote positivity, love, and kindness. That's it.
Yeah, what he said.
This guy has cancer, you moron.
Yeah, well, listen, if anybody...
I don't care. Let them talk their nonsense because...
Why don't you... Ooh, these people are so disgusting.
Well, yeah, that's exactly it, because they don't have any manners. We were all brought up to have manners, but evidently, when they got brought up, manners and respect kind of bumped the road.
How you doing, Louie? Are you feeling any better, bud?
I'm a little aggravated, but I'm all right.
Well, aggravation gives you some fight in you. You look like you got a lot of fight in you, my man.
Thank you. Yeah, and Miss Angel, I wanted to let you know, I made a video today. Check it out on my channel if you can. But yeah, I'm not going to allow anybody else to badmouth your show or the people on that panel or any of our chat members. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen, guys.
What's the video about?
Just basically telling everybody, like I'm telling everybody now, look, that's not going to happen no more. You're either going to have respect for Miss Angel and Marla and Angela and everybody in that chat room, just like here, or you can find another chat room to go to.
Thank you, Louie.
He does a good job, too, man. Leo does an excellent job.
And Marky Mark, I gave Marky Mark a wrench. And let me tell you something, Marky Mark and I don't always disagree, but he's trustworthy and he says what he feels. So I have no disrespect for him. Okay, just so people know.
That's all we ask for, man. Honesty.
Just be
Great chance
respectful
that
to each other.
Angel Downneck needs a way to get in touch with you.
I'm on Twitter and Instagram.
And if you send me an email, I will send you her phone number.
No.
Okay? $5 for Angel Dottie's phone number. If you give me $10, I will give you John Jr.'s phone number. So send
He'll do that
$10,
for $1.
$10 to the Cash App. John Jr.'s phone number will come there, and the first 3 digits will be 555. Okay.
Lee, thank you for having me. I'm going to drop down. I'll
No
be
problem.
listening.
Thank you. Hey, just think, Angela, there was like a month ago, you wouldn't even think you'd be up here.
I know. Well, I go back and forth. Well, Lee, we quietly, go back at each other. But I don't think that you're a bad guy.
I heard that you were looking for me with a baseball bat.
Never. Never.
You wanted the batted me.
No, never. I'm not violent like that, Lee.
I'm mocking John A. Light. Okay.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Lee,
Okay.
honestly, I wish you were around back in those days a few years back when we were going back and forth with that little troll. You would have been laughing so hard.
Oh, I can imagine.
Oh, my God. So funny.
Angel, Marky Mark says, Angel, I know about the Parkinson's disease. It's truly heartbreaking to watch a loved one go through it. I've dealt with it with a loved one also. My regards to you.
Thank you. He lost 90 pounds. 90 pounds. He was 240. He's what am I talking about? He lost more than 90 pounds, 100 pounds. Now he's 140.
Hey, David, David J. Benito. I appreciate that because you know what? They say that I'm a rat lover, but I seem to be the only one going after them lately, don't I, David?
Yeah.
Thank
All right.
you for
Thanks
saying
again,
that.
guys. I'll talk to you later, Angel.
Take care.
Bye, Ange. Hi, Wise Guy TV. He said this genre has reached an all new lows these past 2 weeks. It's worse than it's ever been. I agree.
Hey, Wise Guy, I'm going to drop the link. If you want to jump up with us, feel free. If anybody wants to jump up with us, feel free, please. Please hit that like button. That's the most important thing. Well, actually, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be like Angel. It's the second most important thing. Donations come first. Cash apps, donations, and then the likes. Okay? I'm not going to be like Angel. Go, likes. We only take likes here. Angel makes more money than anybody on here. She's so full.
Oh, I do not.
Angel, you're buying another house with what you've been making. Really.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? Mark Schumacher is going to put you in a. Oh, he left. And Mark, thank you for your cash app, Mark. Mark's always been good to a lot of people on here.
Oh, but he's
I'm
working.
sorry. Wise Guy TV is still working. Dude, I'm not going to put you up here with somebody wants to come up named Gunsmoke the Don. But it's not Gunsmoke.
Let me see. What did Mark say? I know I watched somebody very, very close go through Parkinson's, and he died from Parkinson's complications due to not being healthy. I do know the situation. So, again, my regards. Thank you, Mark. Marky Mark.
Mr. Fugazi, one of the most loyal guys on here with our show ever. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Lee. I've been on with you since the beginning. Yeah, Mr. Fugazi, one thing, though. Don't start talking to Angel because I know where this is going to go. Mark?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think I really forgave you for that Moz thing, do you?
What Maz thing that I got 90 subs and like
90, like 400 from him so far. And
yeah, I know I did. I got a lot. He dropped my
Angel, you run over there now. You run over there now and go, hi, Moz. How you doing?
Because I enjoy it. And I really do. And his wife is beautiful. And the other day he dropped my channel twice, and I did. I got over 90 subs from him.
Did you say to him drop? Did you say to him drop Lee's channel too?
Maz, what?
Did you ask him to drop my channel too?
I didn't ask him to drop mine.
But
He
you-
just did it. He did it. His
If
chat
you-
does
a
it.
real friend would have said, "Don't forget my good friend Lee."
Oh, well, Ange went in there and he dropped hers too.
And how many did you pick up?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Ange.
She said something like 300.
Oh, yeah. Good for her. Oh, maybe she was teasing you. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she was teasing me.
Oh, but he did drop mine twice. And I did. It's over 90 subs I got from him. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
You took real good care of RJ too, Angel.
Oh, yeah. RJ's got, he came on. Everybody was so good to him.
Yeah.
Can someone please drop RJ's link?
Yeah. Yeah.
Please drop it. And if you guys can go sub to him. Now, RJ is blind.
He's got a great channel. I like his channel.
Yeah, and he has a great show. And he is an example of for people that who are challenged can do anything that a regular person can do. And and I watched him on Angel's show, and he was very good on your show, Angel.
Yeah.
And please sub to him. If somebody could put up his link, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, he sings. He's blind, and he works this whole thing, this StreamYard and the YouTube thing. He's really good. His voice is very soothing.
Yeah, he talks to his computer. His computer talks to him, and somehow he works everything with his voice, man. I don't.
Yeah.
It's a trip how he does all that. But he's got a library in his brain of about 1,000 different songs. He knows the words by memory. This guy's incredible, man. I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
He knows the words to every song you ask him to sing. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Oh, we got somebody here. This is very important. Tony Pizza was the Roy DeMeo of Park Avenue when I grew up. He would kill you over the smallest thing. He would kill you over a crack pipe.
Oh, that's not nice.
Gino, why would you say that? Larry Mazza's here. The odds of you going up Larry Mazza is like never. But that's not Larry Mazza. Okay, we got Down Neck. Is this the real Down Neck?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Down Neck.
Right down there.
I had a wrench and you took it, so.
So what's going on, my man?
Down Neck, are you there?
Hi, Angel.
Hi, Down Neck.
Hi, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm pretty good, thank you.
Well, you never come on my show.
I tried the one time, but you had a guest on, so you had asked me towards the end if I could stay towards the end, and I couldn't stay up that late. So.
Oh, okay.
Before you say anything,
lady, I forget her name.
Down Neck, just give me 1 minute. People, I want you to watch this. This is, you're actually going to see Angel Gotti stealing someone from me. Okay. Continue your conversation. Now watch Angel in action. He plays the Miss Innocent role. Ain't nothing innocent about it. Okay. Okay, Down Neck, you can go on and continue letting her steal you.
What's up, Down Neck?
If you really want to pull it off, you send Angel a $25 Cash App right now.
If you send me a $25 Cash App, I will let you leave. Okay.
Hold on 1 minute.
You know, you got some evil people here. Somebody named Angel's Dead Brothers trying to get in here.
What the fuck, good Lord? Get rid of him. What kind of a name would you put?
I'm going to ban him from the studio. Please, if you see him in the chat room, get rid of him. See, that's because I let everybody out of my out of the dungeon.
Horrible.
Teresa Murphy, I noticed.
That was Silo, Tony Silo. He's coming in the chat. He didn't know you were live. But Down Neck, are you there? I think Down Neck is stuck.
I think he has one of those English internet systems.
No, he's not from the UK.
He's from Newark.
I'm kidding. Newark, same thing. Come on, it's Newark.
Oh my God.
First of all, if you're from Newark, do not admit it.
Been there many times.
Oh my
I do
God.
like saying it. MMA holes. I do like saying that.
Angel says that to her husband in slow-mo. Hey, honey,
What?
MMA holes.
What?
Yes, you say that to your husband very slowly, Angel.
No, I do not.
Oh, God. Did he, Maz was talking about when he named his show, everybody thought he was crazy and it would never go over.
Yeah, but it did. Oh, there's Tony Silo. He's in the chat.
Tony.
Tony, how you doing? The most hated man on YouTube, Tony Silo. James, are you here?
Get that all straightened out tonight.
James?
Yeah, where's James and where's James is muted, but where's Down Neck?
I found it very strange though that James seems that he left the same time as Angela.
What do you mean by that?
Come on, Mark. Think about it.
I know. I'm just.
Yeah, they're working on stealing James from me now. They work together. Soon it's going to be just me up here all by myself. And Angel's going to have like 1,000 people watching her at one time.
How many subs you got right now, Lee?
10,000. We're just about ready to hit 10,800.
That's incredible, man.
Well, Angel and I have been picking up. Where have you been?
No, I've been here. I'm just keeping the.
Have you been talking to Angel? Have you been talking to Angel on another line, James?
No.
Is Angel trying to steal you from me?
No.
Okay. I know how this works. It's going to be Marla up there with James and. Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
Mark,
Down Neck, I don't think had a good connection. Mark, how are you enjoying your vacation?
I'm loving it. It's just so nice to be able to just sleep in and not have to worry about going anywhere. I can't tell you how relaxing that is. And
Hey, Mark,
I'm going out to some nice restaurants every night, and I rented a nice car, and I'm in the a suburb of Chicago, and I'm loving it, man. I can just hop in the car, go do whatever I want to do. I just love it. I got enough money to take like 4 or 5 months off if I want, hotels, rent a car, everything.
Good for you. Good for you.
But I can't take that much time off though. I'll probably just take a month, maybe 6 weeks. And
Yeah,
I gotta go. I gotta go to the dentist to get some damn teeth. Now I feel like Tony Pizza. I gotta get my teeth fixed.
Well, good
now,
for you.
Mark and Angela and James, Mark's here. He just showed off his pool.
Hi, Mark.
His pool.
How you doing?
And beautiful deck.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I got my earbuds in. Just wanted to make sure. Now I just want to stop in real quick and say what's up. Say hi to Angel, James Proctor, everybody else, and Lee. What's happening, man?
Not much, my man. It's good to see you here.
Yeah, likewise.
Hi, Mark.
I've been here. Hey, what's up, dude? I've been here. I've been watching you, Lee, from day one, man.
Yeah, so you have your ups and downs with me, don't you?
Just fucking regular, guy shit. So I'm not gonna always agree with everybody, just like you wouldn't agree with everybody.
Oh, exactly.
Nothing personal though. I don't got time to fucking hate people that I don't even know.
Yeah.
Right.
Great. Dude,
You feel me? What up?
Mark, that's a great thing what you just said. People spend a lot of time on here hating other people, and it's exhausting.
They got their energies focused in the wrong direction. I don't have fucking time for that. You know what I mean? And even if I did, I'd rather spend it doing something else.
Teresa Murphy, Louis, I subbed to your channel. Like I said, put up whatever channels you want in there, people. Any channel, but do not put Tony's channel up there. Put Tony's channel up there too. What the hell? Okay? Just don't call him. If you call him. So what do you think about the crazy stuff that goes on here, Mark?
It's gross, man. It's pathetic, really. it makes me question humanity. Like these guys that call themselves men, seriously, you know, how could you call yourself a fucking man and just, you know, the shit they do behind the scenes, and, you know, nobody really knows who they are. It's gross, dude. You know, it's like, you know, breaking somebody's window and then calling the cops on them. Shit, you know, I didn't grow up that way, man. I've done a lot of time in prison, and I don't function that way. So it's very bizarre, you know, for an outsider to watch this shit and see it all play out in front of you. It's fucking, it's totally foreign to me. You know, it's very bizarre.
Angela put up $9.99. She goes, I sell wrenches to Angel's show. Please sub.
Hey, Mark, how long would you last in prison if you'd done this shit in prison that's happening on this Chenier? What, about 10 minutes?
Yeah, man, I don't even think they would get a chance. They wouldn't want to do that shit because they would just feel the vibe, you know, and they know, you know, when you enter a place like that, it's real serious, you know. Yeah, you know, even in life, there's rules and shit that you follow as a man, and even as a woman in life, there's certain things that you know are wrong that you don't do. You know,
exactly.
Mark, I'd like to ask you a question. So
yeah,
have you gotten your life together? You seem like is that your place right there?
Yeah, it's my house. Yep. So you got
your life together?
100%. I was fortunate. I've always had a mind for when I grew up around. My family are all business owners and things like that, retail businesses. So I grew up with that side of my family, knowing that, you know, my grandfather's knee, just watching everything he did. And then, you know, my mom's side, they were all criminals. So, you know, I was kind of like split down the middle, and I went actually kind of into both. I always knew what I wanted, but, you know, I was a troubled kid. I didn't really have any parental supervision, and I started running around the streets at a very young age, very young. And
I'm sorry, like I said, people, you can put up any shows you want in there for people to get people to sub to their shows. Thank you. Yeah. So when did you get out of prison, if I may ask, Mark?
Well, I've done 3 prison terms. I did a juvenile hall term. I paroled in 2017, October 2017, my last term, and I got off paperwork, off parole, and never went back. You know, I've always been involved some way, somehow with the cannabis industry, and I was fortunate enough to get licensed. It took years, but I'm a licensed retailer in Southern California, LA County, as a cannabis distributor. Yeah.
That's great, Mark.
Did you have any trouble getting a license based on your past?
Well, I have a partner. Yeah. Well, before I paroled in 2017, I had a charge. I was charged with, you know, big quantities of cannabis, and there was a pistol involved. And before I was paroling, I had about a year left on my term, and they sent paperwork to me while I was in the joint. It was called Prop 47. Okay. Yeah. And it was because they were going to go legal with it, and they were offering guys that were in prison at that time, they were giving out paperwork to fill out, no promises, but to possibly get licensed. And one of the requirements was, you know, they were dropping the felony cannabis charges, and there were requirements, partners, and all kinds of things that were involved. And I was fortunate. It's a long story, but I was fortunate enough to be chosen for that. And you know, it wasn't easy at all.
Yeah.
And you know, I just followed the directions, and, you know, made out. Excuse me?
You're in state, right? Not federal.
Yeah, state. Yes. No.
Yeah,
State prison.
I know the federal still has some. I don't know if the feds have actually legalized everything.
No.
Yeah, but I know the state has. So
yeah, the state has. It's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
Like banking situations, and there's a lot of little hurdles, but, you know, it could be done, and we're doing it.
That was one of the hardest things, because people would, like in Colorado when it first came out, you know, you had all these cannabis shops, but they couldn't, they would get money, but no bank would take their money.
Well, there's ways around that. There's ways the state requires it to be done as far as banking goes.
Yeah.
I'd rather not talk about it here, but there's, you know, there's ways that it's done, and that's we just follow those guidelines and mind our business and just work, and it's all I do, man, is work and take care of my daughters.
Do you have a shop, or do you have a place that makes it?
I do have a small office, but we're a delivery based business.
Imagine that, delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have ever thought?
My nephew has a big distributor distribution in California. He's big.
Nice. Where's he at?
What's it called?
Southern California.
Wait, I'll tell you in a minute. What's it called? Oh my God, I keep not Malibu.
Don't worry about it. It's all good.
No,
Yeah, it's
remember, it's not Malibu. It starts. Oh, Laguna Beach.
Oh,
is it
that's way
Laguna?
south. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about 45 minutes from me.
Yeah.
South.
Laguna Beach is beautiful, man.
Yeah. I'm right on the coast over here too. Pretty close.
I was raised in Newport Beach.
In Newport?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No shit.
Mike Barrios, he didn't come on acting like a gangster. Cut it out.
These guys are funny.
Like a gangster.
Who's he talking about? Me? I don't act.
Tony Silo. He didn't come on acting like a gangster. He's from Queens.
Fucking people. Something else. You guys gotta find something to fill your time with.
I mean, seriously, what happened to going after all the rats? They forgot about all of that.
Yeah.
Tony's got a thick New York accent, that's probably why he thinks he's a gangster.
It's ridiculous. And I never saw so many fake accounts come up on anybody before, like this guy. But whatever. So Mark, you've always lived in California?
Yep, born and raised in LA County. Yep.
Wow, okay.
Yep.
Angela says, Marky Mark, cannabis helps my nephew tremendously. He's a quadriplegic.
Oh yeah, I got a few customers like that. That's good.
I wish my husband would do it. He won't do it. I wish he would.
Do what?
You know what? It might help him. It might help him.
I think I've heard Parkinson's there is some benefit with.
Yeah.
He was doing it for a little while and then he stopped. I also was getting him, like I was getting it from my my nephew, and he just stopped. I don't know why.
Well, he didn't like it, huh?
I don't think so. No.
It's not for everybody. You know what I mean? It's really not. It's not. Either it's a hit or miss with that shit. And sometimes it's too powerful, or for whatever reason, some people don't jive with it.
Then I was getting him the gummies, and he didn't like them either.
Mark, let me ask you a question. Is it possible to get hash oil or hash?
Yeah, I got all that.
Well, you got all that. I love hash oil. Man, that was my favorite when I was growing up.
You got to be in a legal state, where they have it available for you. I'm sure you drive through all those states, right?
Oh yeah, there's every state. It seems like almost every state sells it now. But a lot of them don't.
This is my office. This is where I keep a lot of my stuff in here. We keep all of our products.
Hey, Gin and Barrett says in Toronto, every fifth store on the street is a cannabis store.
Yeah, it's gotten crazy.
It is.
It's gotten crazy. It's too much. The government taxes over here in California, like 40%, 37%. You know what I mean? So it's real competitive.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. How's the competition with that, and what is the price of like? I guess it depends on what type of.
Yeah, it varies exactly. There's different levels of product, right? So you got low, mid, and high, and it goes from there. It's like infinite the price range. You know what I mean? And it's super competitive. But there's ways to overcome the competition and stand out. A lot of it is just time. Establishing the business and just outlasting your competition. That's a lot of it. Like I said, I've been around it a long
Do
time.
it on the street now, because to me, I don't do any of that, but I would be afraid
Mhm.
with all the fentanyl and everything that,
Right.
what
Well,
percentage
it's like half and
people
half,
actually. Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like I would say about half, maybe a little more now are buying legal. You know what I mean? Because of the fentanyl scare.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff still going on the streets.
Big money, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was the highest tax revenue retail business in California in the longest time. It like outdid alcohol and tobacco by almost $1 billion or a few hundred million. Mm-hmm.
Angela says she tried it once, not for me. Don't like the feeling, always want to feel in control. I can understand.
Right. You see, people they look at it and they don't understand like how powerful it is now. They might have tried it when they were youngsters 20, 30 years ago. So you really now, if you're gonna try it, I would suggest take one small hit and forget it after that. Leave it alone for an hour or two because it's gonna creep up on you. And if you do too much, you're gonna be out of control.
And Mark,
so that would be my advice. Yeah.
Mark, a lot of people make mistakes with the edibles because they think it's candy, they can eat extra. And if you take more, what is it, 10 milligrams or something?
Well, I mean, they got it all the way up to 500, 1,000 milligrams. It just depends on your tolerance. But edibles, it's broken down through your bloodstream completely different than inhaling it. You know what I mean? And it's super, super powerful. If you
don't realize it.
They don't realize it and give them a bad trip and then they just hate it from that point on. But there are benefits to it. People that have cancers and things like that, there's a benefactor to cannabis if you know what you're doing or if you're directed properly.
And they have people that drive from like say Wyoming, those and go down to Colorado.
Oh yeah.
And the kids
I get people.
The kids buy it there and they take it back to those like the Dakotas and stuff. I'm sure they do the same thing with California.
Oh yeah, they're not supposed to, but I get customers that call me all the time. I had a girl this morning from Utah, and then I had a girl the other day from Wisconsin. They call me in Connecticut all the time from out of state. They're visiting and they want to grab something or whatnot, and they'll hit us up.
Well, so what do? You get in your car and you take it to them?
Well, I have drivers. I have a little fleet of drivers that drive for me. Yeah. They're paid off of they're paid a wage and they drive for me. But sometimes I'll drive. I'll give because it's a 7-day-a-week job. I open at 9 a.m. and we're open till 10 at night. So, if you're working for me, you basically have no life. But I'll hire everybody's part-time. So everybody gets a day off or a half day off.
Well, what kind of money are they making, Mark?
I pay them $18 an hour.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Johnny Fish Eyes, thank you. I appreciate it. Kevin Fahey, I thank you. Appreciate it. Nate, appreciate it. And Mark, this is one from yours too. I appreciate it. Angela, that's from you. Angel, that's for you. You're short though, $4. Okay, guys.
I like what you're doing with the show, Lee.
I appreciate that, man. We don't usually do lives, but we did a live today. We're going to start doing one once a week. We might do another one this week. It's the end of the month. What the hell? But I'd like to thank everybody for being on here. I'm going to close out the show now. I've been on for almost 2.5 hours. That's long.
It's nice talking with you guys.
No problem.
Yeah, it's nice talking.
Mark and
See y'all
Mark,
later.
care. Angel, take care. And I'll close it out with.
Mark, it was really nice talking to you.
Likewise, Angel.
You have a beautiful home.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank
Talk to you soon, huh?
For joining.
And if you're here, please hit the reminder bell so you know when we're on.
All right, thank you.
Okay, and Mark Schumacher, thank you, and take care of yourself.
I'll see you tonight, Mark.
And Angel, I'm going to boot you out of here. It's just like you do to me.
I'll see you later, Lee Cole.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks, Angel.
Okay. How's it? We stayed on a little bit longer today than usual, didn't we?
Yeah. I mean, we had a good turnout. We had a few trolls in, but it's all good.
Yes, and we did good on the cash apps and donations, and that's appreciated. And you take care of yourself, my man. I'm going to close this out. Everybody, please hit the like button on your way out if you have not hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Take care. Okay.